Welcome back, Salty Fam. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. So today we will be getting into Lisa Rinna and her life as a traitor.
And I think she killed it on the show.
Yeah.
She was great on the show. I was happy they picked her as a traitor. I
Yeah, she
thought
was a
she'd
good
be a
one.
good one, and I think it was good she was the first traitor eliminated. It was I don't know, it all just felt right and it was good and
Well,
like
no, Donna Kelsey was the first
oh
traitor.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first housewife.
Yeah, not
traitor.
secret
Yeah.
like part of the traitor team. That's
Right.
I felt bad for Donna cuz I bet it's really hard being an only traitor.
Right,
That
right.
is a tough thing to do.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure. And so Lisa Rinna, she's known for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She was on there for 8 seasons.
and
And
iconic on there, like a
yeah.
major, tons of memes about her, like
Yeah.
really was a huge part of the show.
I mean, she's Lisa fucking Rinna.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she joined season 4 of the Traitors US, which premiered January 8th, 2026, featuring 23 celebrities, including reality TV veterans, athletes, and entertainers. So she was secretly selected as one of the initial traitors alongside Candice Dillard Bassett and Rhobh Roush. And Donna Kelsey later was revealed as the hidden 4th traitor, which she got eliminated. I think that was episode 2.
Yeah, they snuffed her out so quick.
That she did. And then Rinna embraced her role, aiming to leverage her TV experience for strategic deception while maintaining a composed demeanor in the castle setting.
She's like, I've been traitoring housewives forever. This is gonna be easy peasy.
Right.
you
She's
know,
like, if you want a housewife, I'll give you a housewife.
Totally,
It's just
totally.
so funny. And so the gameplay and alliances. So Rinna formed an alliance with their fellow traitors, focusing on eliminating strong, faithful players and framing others, such as targeting Survivor veterans for their strategic prowess. So they did
do
vote
good.
off.
Yeah. They got a lot of Survivor winners, a lot of Big Brother winners.
Yeah.
But like did it in a way where it wasn't like two Survivor. It was like they were really good at first just picking off these big players
Right.
that didn't really have any allies yet,
Right. Yeah, they did do a good job with that. And then she navigated suspicions by participating in group discussions and missions, including a challenge where a temporary alliance known as the Dagger Six emerged, which later influenced voting dynamics.
Yeah, that was from the latest season where they went off to get the extra vote or whatever.
Yeah.
It was Rhobh and them.
Yeah.
But and she had the one thing that definitely was a blunder for her was voting Portia off the first night.
Right.
And trying to establish that thing of because normally housewives don't vote for housewives and she does that was like ooh, Lisa, this is getting crazy.
Yeah, everyone started thinking Lisa because of
Like that's
that
just
whole
weird,
thing.
Yeah.
And Lisa's like, I'm not just a housewife. I'm a real person.
And she was
like,
really leaning into that, like trying to
okay.
get away from the housewives,
Yeah.
And I think that was just part of her strategy as like a traitor kind of thing. Like,
well, and I heard Caroline Stanbury was being very bossy and rude to the other housewives, and that
that's
played
funny.
into them banishing her.
she was like, we want her out.
Yeah,
her
like
and
this
Candace.
lady is a bitch.
Yeah.
And we want her gone. And like they had given her a couple warnings about
That's
her.
so
Like, okay,
funny.
girl,
Like, you're getting too much. Like, you need to chill a little.
And like she wouldn't. And
That
because
is really
Candace is like,
funny.
you talk too much.
Yeah.
And then Lisa Rinna is just very
It's
cutthroat.
like, you're not seeing me at BravoCon.
Yeah, like, no, you'll never see me again. It's like,
Yeah. That's so funny.
so yeah, she was definitely rubbing people the wrong way for sure.
And you could see her being very bossy and,
Yeah.
and like just like, okay, Caroline.
Yeah. And so tensions arose with Colton Underwood, who accused her of being a traitor based on her like reserved behavior. And Rinna then went to warn him that she could go into housewife mode, like if possible.
He was like the first one really getting on her case,
Yeah.
and like it was interesting. And then remember he even tried to be like, I know you're a traitor, like take me to the end with you.
Yes.
And she did play it good. Like that would be a hard moment to be in, but she played it pretty good.
No,
I
you
thought.
can't trust him because he'd be like, you're it, you know?
No, yeah, and just like denying it though, like where
Yeah.
he's literally like, I know it's you, like
I
in talk,
know,
and
that
you're
is a
just like,
hard spot to
what
be
are you
in.
talking about? Like,
Yeah.
that would be hard to navigate that.
It would. It would. So, the Black Banquet Mission and Murder in episode 7 aired January 29th, 2026. Rinna'S volunteered to commit a murder in plain sight by wearing a cursed amulet in the themed Black Banquet, requiring a faithful to touch it.
And it was definitely the right call having her do it.
I
You
know. I was thinking, how is she going to pull this off? What is
Yeah.
she going to do? And she did it
She did it
well.
perfect,
So she successfully tricked Yam Yan to fixing the amulet's clasp. She said, like, ow, it's poking me. Which, like, through that thick dress, no way that poked her, you
No.
know? But
And I think she like
for
popped
it.
the latch open because he was like, oh yeah, no, it is. It's not closed or whatever.
Yeah. And so he fell for it, you know? And it resulted in his elimination.
And it was good. And like, it was funny because when he got eliminated, he knew it was Lisa, but he didn't realize it was the brooch. He thought it was like she kissed him or something, but he was calling Lisa. So it was good too because he knew it was her, but he still didn't even know what it actually was.
Right.
So she really did that one well.
And he ran off like out
I love
of
it.
the
They
banquet.
like dragged him out.
Yeah.
It's like, Lisa, it was Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa's the traitor.
Yeah. It's like, oh man.
And so then everyone is like, well, what was the like trigger to have someone banished? And it created a lot of chaos.
And it was kind of funny at first, like, and maybe it was just how they edited it, but like nobody was really mentioning it. And then finally someone was like, okay, well, I'm going to mention like when they dragged Jammed out, he was screaming Lisa. Like, what was that about?
Yeah.
It kind of like flew under the radar for a minute.
Yeah. And then Natalie, so they could take like the little
the
bottle.
antidote.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
antidote of whoever they thought got murdered. And Natalie was like really intense on taking it.
She was fighting for it like crazy.
Yeah, like a lot of suspicion kind of went on to her.
And
for
what
a
was
bit.
interesting about that is of the 3 people who Lisa could have chosen, like 2 of them did end up getting the antidote, which like that was a close call for Lisa. You know,
it
like
was interesting that they narrowed it down to like the specific 3 people that were around her.
Yeah,
you know?
it was like, wow, that was nice.
Yeah. So people, leave the banquet with, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is the traitor? Is it Lisa? Is it Natalie?
Yeah, people were thinking Natalie because she was so, I need this antidote. I need this antidote. They were thinking, you just want to take it away from a faithful.
Yeah. And she said like, we murdered someone that night. And then
yeah.
she slipped up and said banished, kind of corrected herself. So everyone was like, whoa.
Like, what
Which
the-
I thought for sure everyone was going to go for Natalie after hearing all of that.
Totally.
I thought, okay, Lisa's in the clear. They're going to go for Natalie. Because they do flip it like right at the end. They'll flip it to someone random.
They do. They'll be right over the target and then just, no, it's actually him. And it's like, oh, another wasted vote.
Yeah. Right. And so banishment at the round table. So following the banquet, Rinna'S faced intensified scrutiny, particularly from Underwood and the Dagger 6 Alliance. So that was headed by Rhobh.
Yeah, he kind of created
And Rhobh
it.
has the dagger, but
He's
no
like
one
the
knows.
unofficial head. Like
Yeah.
people think Colton's probably the head of it, but really it's like Rhobh running it.
So he is a traitor. He has the secret dagger.
He's got a faithful alliance.
Yeah,
Like he's really
6
set up.
people. And so I think he has 6 people, and then the other group is like 7.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's getting down to around there.
And so, leading to a vote where even fellow traitor Rhobh Roush turned against her to protect his own position. And this is what breaks up the traitor alliance.
Yeah. He knew he had to.
Yeah.
Like he knows
At some
Candace and
point-
Lisa, at some point, we have to give him a traitor.
Yeah.
There's no way we're going without one traitor getting banished.
Right.
And Lisa and Candace are going to be giving me up for sure, you know.
For sure. So she received the majority of votes, including a stray vote from Candace Diller Bassett aimed at Rhobh. So Rhobh was really triggered by this because he was like, now you're outing me.
Well, and he played it really well too. Like at the table when that happened, he mentions, oh, I thought you, or it's like, you don't vote for housewives, you know, just basically pointing out like, isn't it weird that she didn't vote for her, you know? And I think Candace is gonna, that's going to end up being a blunder for her.
Right.
You know?
Right. And so Rinna was banished, revealing herself as the traitor while declaring herself as the most iconic, legendary traitor.
She was a great traitor. I feel like she was the perfect, like, first traitor to get out.
Yeah.
Did great on it. Was a good traitor.
Yeah,
you know?
I thought so too. So in her exit confessional, she expressed gratitude for the experience and reflected emotionally on her challenging departure from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, drawing parallels to her like reality TV journey.
Yeah.
So, you know, she did have a hard last season, Real Housewives Beverly Hills, with, you know, the whole when she gifted the bunny rabbit to Richard's.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, she would fight like crazy with Kim. You know, Lisa would get pretty down and dirty.
Throwing like wine at her at dinner and all that.
She knows how to pop off for sure.
And so post-banishment and a lot of online drama with Colton Underwood. After episode 6 aired, Rinna escalated on-screen tensions with Underwood by posting online calling him a stalker in reference to his 2020 restraining order from ex-girlfriend Cassie Randolph involving allegations of harassment and tracking.
Which is interesting because I did not know that about Colton until this. And so it's like, there's a lot of kind of weird stuff around that dude.
Yeah, there definitely is. And so the comment reignited public scrutiny of Underwood's past, leading to fans' backlash and harass him, which Rinna later addressed in an Instagram video on January 24th, 2026, clarifying that it was game-related, affirming that their positive off-screen relationship is doing well and they speak and everything, and that it's just a game, that we don't need to go harass anyone, and people were threatening his life and just taking things really, really
just
far.
Way too. It's like, guys, it's obviously a game of like heroes and villains. Right. So the villains have to be villains and the heroes have to be heroes.
Yeah,
you know,
she's like, we're just playing into these roles. It's not that serious. And so she's urged her fans to stop all the negative actions, emphasizing that the remark was in housewife mode and had unintended real-world consequences. Yeah. Which I get. Like, he wanted her to be in housewife mode. She gave him a little bit of housewife mode and shadiness, and that is very housewife.
Controversy is going to drive up viewership. You know, like, everybody wants that kind of to be happening, but not then people go too far and are all crazy and weird about
like
it, but just
the
tiffs and the drama.
And the, like, getting dirt dig up on you and released. That's very housewife.
Oh, totally.
And even Traitors US had to release a statement saying, like, we do not condone this behavior.
Yeah, like, guys, chill.
And, you know, it is a game show and we need to keep it in good fun. And I mean, it really
did. It's a great game show. Like, don't ruin this show.
Right,
you know, like, it is really a really good game show, like Survivor or something. You know, like, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah,
and every game is different. You know, like,
they're kind of changing the rules each time, making something different each season.
Even if you had the same people, like, it's just one of those games like Survivor where, like, even if it was the same people, every game would be different because it's just human relations and all this craziness and lying and manipulation, but also building alliances. You know, it's like, it's a great one.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the season for Traitors plays out. But Lisa Rinna was very iconic on
for
Traitors.
Sure. Her Traitors performance is up there with Phaedra's. Phaedra was another housewife who just crushed Traitors. Of like, okay, they did really good, you know?
Yeah, they really did. Well, like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time, Salty fam.